Let's talk about potential incomings now, as Tutto Juve are claiming that Spurs are interested in Georgi Mikautadze, as are Juventus, but the Europa League winners appear to have stolen a march on their rivals. Spurs are leading the race and are said to be ready to make a concrete offer for the Georgia international after Lyon got relegated yesterday after immense debt, which is a crazy story. A club like Lyon getting relegated from the top division in France down to Ligue 2. What an unbelievable story that was. And Lyon, they've got some decent players there that are probably going to be wanting to move now. Mikautadze, he did really well at the Euros a couple of years.
I think he was top goal scorer, or one of the top goal scorers, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He did really well at the Euros a couple of years ago for a Georgia team that did decent for them. And scored a bucket load of goals, got a bucket load of assists in the French league this year. 15 goals and 11 assists, I think, in all competitions for him. 24 years of age. He seems like a really decent option.
Yeah, I like Mikautadze. I think he's burst onto the scene last few years for Lyon. And I think, as he showed at the Euros, what kind of pedigree he has. I think he got the move, I think it was last summer, wasn't it? Off the back of that Euros. I think a lot of teams are after him, and Lyon got him. So I do think he's a really good player. And I do think, I really like him. I think he's kind of a forward who's quite a technical forward. Like, I don't think he's the most physically imposing, but he's a bit like, if I was to describe him in terms of profile, a bit like Aguero, like very much likes got like good low center of gravity, ball on the ground, quick snapshots in and around the penalty area, but also quite creative as well. Obviously nowhere near the quality of someone like Aguero, but that's how he kind of plays. And I think he's a really good talent. I'd be very interested if Tottenham were to go for him. I think we probably need someone with a bit more pace, but he's not slow, but I do like him, and I was very impressed with him in the Euros. And obviously with Lyon, I remember Lyon when they were dominating that French league, having 7 titles in a row. I remember those days, and it wasn't too long ago. And now to see them be relegated is such a shame for a big club like them. But obviously they're going to be raided now. Everyone's going to look at those situations, look at their players, and think we can get them for decent prices.